Welcome back to Sunday NFL Countdown. We're just over an hour away from the start of the 1 o'clock games. What do you have for us in the Eagles and the Dolphins?
I was going to ask you whether you were a Beatles or Stones guy, but I know the answer, by the way. As far as the Philadelphia Eagles go, tight end Zach Ertz missed practice all week because of a grade 1 hamstring pull, which isn't a severe hamstring pull, is good to go. He's active for Carson Wentz, as is wide receiver Alshon Jeffrey, who really disappointed the team last Saturday when he came to him complaining of another injury, but he's good to go, as are two key offensive linemen, Brandon Brooks at right guard and Lane Johnson at right tackle.
As is Nelson Aguilar. And the Kansas City Chiefs are coming up their bye week. They get back Tyreek Hill, who suffered a hamstring injury in the first quarter of the win in Mexico City. There really wasn't much of a question. The Chiefs never thought it was very serious. They will be without Damian Williams, the running back they've already ruled out, but Tyreek Hill is expected to play today in the late afternoon game against the Oakland Raiders. As for some of the other actives and inactives, the Niners will not have Matt Breida, the running back who's inactive due to the ankle injury, and Joe Staley, the offensive tackle, which is a hit along the offensive line.
And it may not seem notable to most people because Jaguars aren't in it, but Jaguars linebacker Myles Jack has never missed a game since he came into the league 4 years ago. He is inactive today against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Sam?
Thanks, guys. In Houston today, a matchup of star QBs, young and old. Deshaun Watson and Tom Brady both shine on a big stage. Watson with the highest total QBR in prime time since his rookie season in 2017. It's been a one-sided matchup historically, though, including the 2012 game when the Texans wore their Letterman jackets and then lost 42-14 in Foxborough. Overall, Houston is 1-10. That's
they
true.
Did look good.
Against the Patriots, including the playoffs, but this isn't a Patriots offense we're used to seeing. And Brady is leading an offensive unit that's averaging 17.5 points per game in the last 4 games, 25th in the NFL since week 8. Well, guys, it's that time of year, and we've done this every year that I've been here at least, and that is come late November, early December, what's wrong with the Patriots? Everybody freak out. Something's wrong with Brady. Something's wrong with this offense. But look, some of it, in our defense, some of it is just based off of the numbers. In November, they were averaging their fewest points in any month since September of 2008. So that being said, Matt, are you concerned?
I'm not concerned. Once again, I'm not concerned. And yes, there's players who have more SportsCenter top 10 highlights, but there are things that guys like Tom Brady do that are a top 10 highlight to an NFL film room or a quarterback film room or even a special teams film room. Tom Brady's not the most agile guy, but he doesn't get sacked very much at all because he understands field position, hidden yardage, throwing the ball away. No one is better at avoiding sacks than Tom Brady. He's unselfish that way. He doesn't care about his own stats at all costs. When the ball is somewhere between the 30 and the 43-yard line, he says, I am not going to let my punter come out here. I want my field goal kicker to come out here. I'm going to give us scoring opportunities. And so this is a part of his game that he doesn't get credit for. But coaches, quarterbacks, special teams guys, watch for this today. From the 30 to the 43, he is elite at throwing the ball away and giving his team field goal opportunities when other teams are punting. And that's one of the many reasons why I believe that they're 10-1, soon to be 11-1 probably.
Yeah, and you're talking about little things about conserving those little field position battles, the field goal here and there, and the little things are the special teams. And you cannot talk New England special teams without talking about Matthew Slater. And this guy does it all in terms of punt team, kickoff return, all that stuff. Here he is beating the double team as a gunner, beating the double vice over here, hustles, always making plays is Slate, okay? This is the punt block that he did against the Cowboys, squeezing in between there, laying out to get that right hand to help a struggling offense to get that field position so they can get an easy score, a shorter field. It's the special teams of it. And then his first ever career touchdown versus Buffalo, scoring off of turnovers. It's 3 phases in New England. It's the offense being smart. It's the defense playing aggressive and getting turnovers. And it's Slater. Brady knows he's not having the best year, but he's got a good defense. He's got a good special teams. He's got players like Matthew Slater to do those little things you're talking about. And that's when you're talking about complimentary football to win games.
It's funny because I was thinking the exact same thing you guys were about hidden yardage, special teams, and in particular. But to me, am I worried? Yeah, I was the same guy that was worried last year when I said, man, I would have loved to have gone up against this team. There's no weapons, man. They don't have any weapons. They can't run the football. Look, your stat about the quarterback, he doesn't take sacks, but man, oh man, is he pressured over and over. So I'm still concerned. But one thing I'm not concerned about is that New England defense. Man, they have been unreal. And today, the greatest matchup, and throughout the whole week, is going to be Stephon Gilmore, the defensive MVP, in my opinion, against DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, my goodness, I can't wait to watch it.
You talked about this defense for the Patriots, and you started out this segment talking about the concerns. I'm concerned, but I'm not concerned about the Patriots. I'm concerned about the offense for the Houston Texans, mainly Deshaun Watson, because you just talked about the matchup between Stephon Gilmore and DeAndre Hopkins. Why I'm concerned about DeAndre Hopkins, there's going to be points of the game where, are you really seeing man or are you really seeing zone? They're going to play a chess match with him. So I think between him, Bill Belichick, Devin McCourty, of the chess match playing between the defense and the offense, and for his decision-making, being able to throw balls in man, throw it into zone, the Patriots are very good at disguising their coverages and how they do it. Deshaun Watson, when he came out the draft, you heard Dabo talking about the Michael Jordan of the quarterback position. In Houston, against the #1 defense in the National Football League, he's got to show some of them Jordan-like skills in order for them to win.
You know what I'm concerned about most if I'm in this game today, especially if I'm the Texans? I'm not trying to catch the flu. I'm not trying to get close to anybody. If they got half the team, Schefter told us, half the team on a different plane quarantine, but they're coming into your stadium?
I've gone down to Houston and played sick before. Maybe some of those guys are just trying to stay away.
Maybe that's
next level.
This would be next